Hi guys, it's Nampilo here and welcome back to my channel. So on this video I've been asked to do sort of like a little talk about layering fragrances. So yeah, one of my subscribers has asked me to do a video on layering fragrances. How do you layer them? Now, layering fragrances can be done in a simple format or in a complicated format. So a simple format is when you've got, let's say, a set like this. So you do get perfumes that come with little extra things like a shower gel and a lotion or a cream, or sometimes they put a body mist in there. So from the get-go, your perfume has already been layered. So what you need to do is to use those products accordingly. So you first of all start in the shower, use your shower gel, use the lotion that comes with the perfume, and then finish off with the perfume. If you've got a body mist in that set, you can start with the shower gel, go with the lotion, and then the body mist, and then your perfume. So that's a simple way of layering your fragrances, of which I know that a lot of people do understand because it's obvious. So yeah, you can do it that way. I'm not going to waste time on that one. That's the first way of layering your products. Now, the next way of layering your products is, if let's say you buy a perfume that comes with no body shower, no body mist, it's just a perfume. For example, I think it's easier if I make examples of this. The next example that I have is on here. You've got Dolce & Gabbana. When I bought this, it doesn't come with anything. It's just a perfume. There is no lotion, there is no body mist, there is no foam body wash or foam bath or whatever. So what I tend to do with this type of a perfume is I add on a body mist of my own, or I add on another vanilla lotion. So this is a body mist, it's a vanilla, and this perfume is a vanilla perfume. So if you put the two vanilla products, they tend to go hand in hand. Again, I know that people do understand this type of layering. This is again another simplest way of layering your products. So you go vanilla to other vanilla products, whether you've got your lotion, whether you've got your creams, whether you've got your body mist, whatever you have that goes with your vanilla fragrance, you can pair these and use the same format. Start with your body wash, follow with your lotion, your body mist, and then your perfume. Sometimes it is also easy to go with the perfume, and then later on during the day you can revive your perfume using a body mist. If you don't want to waste your perfume, you can use a body mist to sort of like wake up your vanilla perfume. And again, I'm not going to sit here and act like people are stupid. People do understand this way of pairing perfumes. Now, the third way of pairing or layering your perfumes is what I call the most complicated way, where you've got two different perfumes. By that I mean, for example, this is Elizabeth Arden Red Door, and assuming, let's say you have next one, which is Tom Ford Black Orchid. Now, if you have used either of these perfumes, you know these are perfumes that are heavy hitters. They stay on the skin, they smell really strong. This is an amber fragrance. This is a woody, spicy, sort of like woody fragrance. Now, question comes, would I pair these two? The answer is no. I wouldn't pair these two. Why? Because they are both strong perfumes. It's like, for example, putting two very masculine men in the same place. Nothing good is going to come out of it. Nothing good is going to come out of you putting two very masculine men in one place. If one of them is a little bit feminine, then it may work. But what you're going to end up getting is two people competing to be seen, competing to be heard. It is the same thing with fragrances. So before you pair two different fragrances, there is a question that you can ask yourself. Do these fragrances have a potential to choke me? Do they choke other people? Would they give me a headache? If your answer is yes to both of these, then do not pair them. Do not layer them, right? Do not layer fragrances that are heavy hitters. Do not wear fragrances that are bold. Do not layer them, because you're going to end up with something that is not so nice. The whole purpose of layering different fragrances is to create a scent that is unique, that is beautiful, but again, a scent that you can work with. So that's the main question. I can sit here and talk about different perfumes and how I would pair them or not pair them. The main question is, do both of these perfumes make me choke? Do they give me a headache? If they do, do not layer them. Wear one at a time. Now, here is the thing again on layering different fragrances. The reason why it's complicated is because some fragrances are not for layering. Especially this one. This fragrance is a challenge. It is a complex fragrance. You need to be careful when you want to layer this fragrance, because it is very bold, it is very strong, and it is good on its own. So not that I wouldn't layer it, I will show you the way in which I layer this fragrance, but this is a very strong, very bold fragrance. That's why a lot of women struggle to wear this fragrance. Only a few women can pull it off, because it's very strong and it is somewhat very masculine. So yeah, so the way I would layer this fragrance is this. I would layer this fragrance with something weaker, something that doesn't make me choke, something that is probably on the sweeter end. So this is a woody, spicy, woody fragrance. It's got a hint of sweet, but it's not the main thing. The main thing, it is woody, it is spicy. So the way I would layer this fragrance is, I would first of all go with this one, you know, at the bottom as a base, and then right here is the kicker. Where is that perfume? Right, so I'll go with this one, and then funny enough, this fragrance pairs well with that one, right? This fragrance, both of these fragrances are unisex. This is Assad, right? Latafa Assad, and then this is Tom Ford Black Orchid. But I have worn these two fragrances and they work well together because they have a similar aspect. They have a little bit of woodiness in them. However, this one, Latafa Assad, is very sweet. It's got a hint of woodiness in it, but it is sweet. So it is sweeter than this one. So the sweetness is going to complement this one, and then now you come up with something woody, but a lot more sweeter. So yeah, from my experience, I've seen that woody, spicy fragrances can benefit with putting a sweet note in there, and then now you come up with something beautiful. So as I said before, I'll put this one on top, pop this one, and then probably finish off with this one. Now here is the thing, what you can also do, you can, let's say I was going to work, I tend to leave this one behind and use this one, because this one will just revive the whole scent of the woody, and the sweetness. So after I've layered, let's say I spray on myself, I spray on my clothes, I spray on my uniform, I would leave this one at home and carry this one. Hopefully you guys are following. It is a complicated thing to do, to layer different fragrances, because you have to study your fragrances, because you've got fragrance families. You've got woody fragrances that tend to be spicy and they tend to be woody. And then you've got fresh fragrances, you've got floral fragrances. You know, you need to study your perfumes separately before you can put them together. And the next example I'm gonna give you of layering different fragrances, and I've done this before, is to take an amber fragrance, right? Like this one. This one is amber, you know, it dries up to be fresh and very strong. It is soapy fresh, and it's got those you know, artificial notes. Now what I have done in the past by mistake and it worked really well, I have put Latafa Camera. This one is a very sweet note. You've got cinnamon in here, you've got like honey in here. I threw this one, both of these in, starting off with a bold scent. Always start off with a bold scent and then follow with a lighter scent. And then, you know, I went to work and everyone was like, oh my God, you smell good, you smell good. What are you wearing? And whenever you ask me what I'm wearing, I will ask you, what is it that you're smelling? Because I'm wearing 2 different perfumes. What is it that you're smelling? I want to know. So yeah, this is another example of layering. Start off with this one, finish off with this one. You can top up with this one if you need to, and then put it down and then just carry on with this one. There's nothing wrong with that. The main thing is you need to study your notes and realize, is this a bolder note? Is this a strong note? Or it's just a lighter note or lighter perfume? And again, I'm gonna emphasize on this one. Where is Angel? Again, looking at perfumes that are very difficult to layer. This is another one. Angel Cherry Mukla. It is very difficult to layer because it is a bold patchouli fragrance. It is bold. It can give you a headache. It can make you sick. It can make people around you sick. So fragrances like this, if you're struggling, don't layer them because you're going to create something that is not nice. However, I have layered this perfume with another patchouli product, which is this body mist, right? This is a patchouli body mist which has cherry in it. So can you see, you've got patchouli there, which is a lot more strong, and then there is a hint of sweetness from the cherry. So sweet fragrances, they tend to navigate themselves and they are easier to incorporate with other fragrances. So I have put this together and came up with something really beautiful. The patchouli in here and in here, it complements each other. However, you've got that sweet note from cherry, right? Sweet note from cherry, it works all together. Another way that I have layered this fragrance is by using the eau de toilette, pairing these two. So what I tend to do is I go in with Angel straight on my clothes, a few sprays, probably just about 3, sprinkling, not even going heavy in one spot, sprinkling, and then going in with this one, and then taking this one with me wherever I'm going. If I want to refresh, I'm going to refresh with this one and leave this one at home because this is a bold scent. You don't need to keep spraying this because otherwise you will overspray and give yourself a headache. So I have, you know, sprayed this one and then follow with this one and take this one with me. This is the eau de toilette of this one. They work perfectly together. They were created for that. So yeah, I mean, generally this is how I would layer my fragrances. But the main thing to rule of thumb is make sure that you are layering fragrances that both of them, they don't choke you. Because the worst thing you want to do is to layer 2 fragrances that are so strong to the point that they cannot work well together. Another combination which I have used is, let me show you, because your fragrances don't have to be expensive. They can be cheap. I have used these 2 together, right? I have used these 2 together and they work fantastic. This one has a unique and playful scent to it, right? It's got a unique and playful scent to it, and it's also sweet. And then this one is also sweet, right? So both of these put together, they are fantastic. Now, given the situation I'm using these 2, I go in with this one first because this one is strong compared to this one. So compared to this one is strong. And then I go on top with this one, and then I finish off with this one. And then I leave this one at home and I take this one. if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are following. So yeah, that's another way of layering different fragrances. So you have to make sure that your fragrances have a way of complementing each other. You've got the one which is stronger, you've got one which is weaker, and they have a way of integrating so that you create a nice, beautiful, beautiful scent. So yeah, and assuming you've got fragrances that have a similar note, another example that I'm gonna give you, which is very interesting, very safe to use, and it's a winner. On here, right, I've got Olympia Legend, right? This is a vanilla fragrance which smells like it's got coconut in it, but you know, doing my research, you know, they don't mention coconut, but I still believe there is coconut. And then you've got Kayali Yambuji. So these two, they work together. They are a bomb because oh god, now I just want to take this out. So Kayali has got a hint of sweetness, and then so does this one. And then you've got coconut in here and very strong vanilla. This has very strong vanilla. Now the thing is, there is no harm in using very strong vanilla because vanilla is strong, but most cases it doesn't give you a headache. It's a very lovely, very laid back ingredient. It does stick into your clothes, but it's beautiful to use. So this will be another combo, Kayali Yambuji with Olympia Legend. Now this has been discontinued, right? Somebody will be asking me, oh, so how do I use that when the fragrance has been discontinued? You can pair these two together, right? Dolce & Gabbana and Kayali, and they would work perfectly together. They would work perfectly together. They will complement each other in a very beautiful way, and you smell lovely the whole day. So yeah guys, that's generally how I would layer my fragrances. So as I said, if you want to keep it safe, you can use products of the same line, of the same brand, like this. This is easier, quicker, more efficient. You don't have to do any calculations on this one. But if you're gonna layer different perfumes, always be careful that your perfumes, they complement. Go in with the heavy one and then put a lighter one. You can finish off with the heavy one and then throughout the day refresh with a lighter scent. Hopefully that's going to help somebody out there, and hopefully you guys do understand everything. And thank you for watching, and very much appreciate my new subscribers. Have a beautiful day. God bless you.